recording.
I'm at the go.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Oh, my goodness gracious me.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
The Jenkii show's
The
back.
Jenkii show.
Yeah.
Back once again.
We are back. The plug is back.
Oh, my goodness. And this time, it is episode 35.
Wow. 3-5. I can't believe we're here. That's a plug for the boys,
That's
baby.
a plug, baby.
And I think for episode 35, right, this episode is going to be a Milton Keynes special of sorts.
I think from now on we're going to have little Milton Keynes elements sprinkled in every
Yeah,
episode.
but this is going to be
This
pure
is the Milton
MK,
Keynes
baby.
episode.
I've got some big good stuff. Okay, so everybody, get ready for some roundabouts. Get ready for some indoor shopping centres. Get ready for little robots that deliver your goods.
Concrete cows.
And don't forget those bloody underpasses, because it's episode 35 of the Jenkii Show. MK special. MK special. CNK. Come on. Central Milton
Big up Milton
Beans.
Keynes.
Oh.
If you live in Milton Keynes, put your hands up. Oh, sorry,
We love
listeners.
Oh.
Toxic.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you didn't get to listen to that,
Yeah.
if you didn't get to see it, and you just listened, boy, do I have something that you should be doing as well, and that is hitting the MF follow button wherever
Follow,
you
baby.
are. I was actually kind of thinking about that and thinking,
What am I going to say?
the way that, like, podcasts work is, like, surely you're only listening to it if you're followed to it. It's not like TikTok. There's not like an
It's not like
algorithm feeding me podcasts. It's just
Yeah.
what I'm followed to.
It's not like you go into a podcast playlist
Yeah.
and suddenly it's like, oh, here, try this episode.
And it's like, oh, because you like this other podcast. It's kind of different to that, because it's like an hour long, like half an hour long or whatever. It's not like a song which you can just chuck into a playlist. But yeah, if you haven't followed, if you have, just keep following. Tell all your friends. Tell everyone in Milton Keynes about this podcast. about the CMK pod, the pod boys from Pod Keynes.
the Milton Keynes ambassadors.
Yeah.
Is what we're becoming.
Oh, I can't wait to be doing some adverts. God. Okay, so yeah, if you're listening, do all that good stuff. Come to Milton Keynes.
Come to
I
Milton
guess.
Keynes.
We
The
actually
city of
don't-
dreams.
I don't think. There we go.
Oi,
We've
oi.
already started.
Oh.
Milton Keynes Council, you will be receiving a little letter from the boys in the post.
Generally, I actually had a PR advice meeting thing today with Princess Trust, and they were like, "You need to get in touch with the Milton Keynes Council, and you need to make the Milton Keynes night out." You know that one that went a little bit viral. They were like that like they were like, in terms of PR, that's the perfect story.
Oh my God, that is great for them. I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Milton Keynes night out.
In my mind, I see. We'll get onto that.
Yeah,
we'll get
yeah.
onto that. Okay, so yeah, if you're listening, do all that good stuff. Come to Milton Keynes.
Come to Milton Keynes.
The cows could be real. They could be concrete. Now, if you're watching, AJ, what the hell are they gonna do?
We love you.
We love you.
You got to make sure to subscribe.
Subaroo.
And when it pops up there,
Hoo-hoo.
press the bell icon. Oh yeah, and then you'll be notified of our podcasts when they come out,
Yeah.
and potentially even our shorts.
Oh my God!
If you're short on time, just watch the shorts, baby,
And leave a comment.
and leave a comment.
saying how much
You
is
love Milton
Milton Keynes
Keynes?
good or bad. Have a feeling it will be negative.
And the most important thing of all, of which you might have already said, I can't remember,
I
is
say a lot of things.
tell your friends, baby.
Oh my God, I think I said tell everyone in Milton Keynes.
Ah,
If you have
tell
friends,
everyone who isn't in Milton Keynes about
Oh,
the Milton Keynes
and I
podcast.
also forgot, that people have friends that aren't from Milton Keynes.
No
What?
way! I thought everyone lived in Milton Keynes. I
Oh.
thought Milton Keynes was literally the entirety of existence.
It sounds like we're trying to just say Milton Keynes as much as possible to like to
SEO,
people's heads.
SEO, yeah.
Milton Keynes,
Milton Keynes.
I have friends in Milton Keynes and friends not in Milton Keynes.
We love you.
MK Council, we are coming
for
for ya. We'll be there. I'll tell you what, I've got a question of the week, which, just before we get into the meat and potatoes, I think it's a nice little quick one. Okay?
Ooh. It's a question
It's
of the...
it's a quick little. I wonder if I'm gonna know which one it is. It's question of the
Question time.
week. To this, I always want to say today's question of the week. I guess it is today's, but it's more kind of this week's question of the week.
This week's question.
And that is, which city has the highest trees to people ratio in the UK?
Well, the only thing that's ever going to pop in my head is Milton Keynes.
Woo!
MK.
That is literally like an advert for them. It's kind of like, you want to come to Milton Keynes?
You want to live in a place covered in green grass and
baby.
lovely forests.
Bring yourself to Milton Keynes, where the ratios of trees to people, you'll never guess it, there's more of those damn trees.
Oh, there's more trees than people.
Come on.
Could you believe it? It's lovely, green city. And apparently the recycling's really good.
Oh, the recycling is pretty damn fine.
I mean, in my back garden, I've got like 3 recycle bins.
Come on.
I've got 4 bins and 3 of them recycling.
That's a real-life testimony from a real Milton Keynes resident, Jenkii. Of the Jenkii Show, where you can come and watch it live.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Milton Keynes.
Come to our shows in Milton Keynes.
Come to Milton Keynes, watch the Jenkii, and listen to the Milton Keynes Show, the one podcast talking about Milton Keynes.
Oh, yeah.
Terms and conditions apply.
And please make sure you're over 18 because Milton Keynes content can get a little bit...
It can get a little bit.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Bookie.
Bookie. I was going to say adulty, but I was like, that doesn't work.
No.
Adulty content. I mean, it does work, though.
It's pretty adulty content. I always check this as not safe for kids.
Oh, yeah. Not made for kids.
Yes.
Milton Keynes is not made for kids.
No,
maybe
it's
it
not.
actually is made for
It
kids.
actually is made for kids and families. Yeah, that is the whole reason they
That's
made
literally
it.
Milton Keynes.
Which maybe we'll come on to. But that was Jenkii's classic segment. It's Question of the Week. Brought to you by Milton Keynes Council.
The answer of the week was Milton Keynes.
The answer is the question. Milton Keynes, thank you for sponsoring that portion of the pod. We'll talk about money after, maybe. See what the council want to say about that. We did just give him a plug.
We just plugged MK Council really hard.
Yeah, and we gave him a demo. This could literally be the first dummy advert that we send someone, and they say, you know what?
Do you want to be our voice readers?
Yeah, they'll be like, you guys actually kind of, you killed it, you know? You had this really natural feel to it.
Oh, yeah.
You talked about the greenery, the trees.
Yeah, it felt relatable.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Milton Keynes, I can't wait for you guys.
Right.
Plug us.
So does that bring me on to... I can't remember if we said this was a Would You Rather. Or
It's going to be another strange interpretation of another classic segment. That's what we're going to call it.
So this is this week's Would You Rather of the week.
Would you rather of the week? Time was spent. Would you rather of the week? Any day. Would you rather of the week? Any day. Would you rather of the week? Would you say? Would you rather of the week?
Come on, baby.
And this week's Would You Rather of the week is...
Would I rather?
Would you rather tell people Milton Keynes is the greatest city in the world or the most depressing city in the world? And then we'll come on to why, and we'll have a big debate about it.
God, the words Milton Keynes are losing just all meaning in my mind.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
It's like, I kind of blanked out when you said the words Milton Keynes. Okay.
I like something Keynes. I'm not that keen. Oh, sorry.
I'm Milton.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, right. Best or most depressing?
Yeah.
Least depressing or most depressing?
So, most depressing or greatest. And then we're going to break it down into each thing.
Yeah, you know what? I think like my knee-jerk reaction, right? I'll give my kind of first reaction is I would say most depressing. I'd go straight in. I think it's easier to cast off your
Would you
guests.
rather of the week. Most depressing.
Would you rather depressing of the week?
And what reasons?
Firstly, I can't call it the greatest, right? It's so you think of it as much like sexuality. It's one big spectrum.
It's one spectrum,
and you fall somewhere on the spectrum. Same with cities. You have your real ratholes, and then you've got your really nice, I don't know, Zurich or something, like a really nice city.
So Zurich is not a city of two sides, or is it?
We may have done a city of, but I think Zurich's just a pretty nice place.
They've got it pretty much down to a T.
It's basically just like cashed up families. So it's not like it doesn't have like a crazy nightlife or anything like that. But
there's not much of an underbelly.
Yeah, but it's a nice, it's a really nice city. And Milton Keynes, you see, it's like you have that middle point. I just feel like I don't know. Milton Keynes is on the other side of that point.
It's closer to being depressing than it is being the greatest city.
Yeah. Now, obviously, if you follow our TikTok, you probably think that we do really think Milton Keynes is the most depressing city, but no.
But
there were worse.
We actually think that there's a lot of potential. we think
There
that
is
Milton
some
Keynes
potential.
could be the greatest city, even if at its current state it might be the most depressing.
I don't want us to overpromise to the Milton Keynes Council right now and underdeliver. So there is an outside chance that Milton Keynes could become the greatest
greatest city ever
if we did something, to help it along. There's a chance, but we'll settle for good. We got a lot of trees.
What did you get in your Ofsted? Good.
Yeah. A C in GCSE or whatever it is now, like a 4.
A 6.
A 6, that's a C.
So a 9 is like a A star.
There's 6 below C. D, E, F, U. 4, I guess. Maybe they've got a few more.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Shout out to all my kids getting their GCSEs. Don't listen to this show.
Don't listen.
If you're that young, no.
Don't be us.
Yeah, this is...
Focus on your education.
Yeah, stop listening to this Milton Keynes propaganda.
Yeah.
Okay? We're being funded by Big MK.
Deep MK.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. This is actually off our own back, believe it or not. But tell me, why is Milton Keynes going to be the greatest city in the world? Off your own back and not paid by anyone.
So here are 5 reasons why Milton Keynes is the greatest city in the world, according to ChatGPT.
And we all know that if anyone knows Milton Keynes, it's ChatGPT.
Number 1, innovative urban design. Milton Keynes is renowned for its unique grid road system, which efficiently connects different areas of the city and minimises traffic congestion, making it easy for residents to navigate.
Okay.
Now, what do we think of that?
God, what do I think of that?
I think me. I am Milton Keynes. I am Henry X Milton Keynes.
God, that is not what I thought it was. That's what I think. I think you're having a laugh. I would say that is a point of why it's the most depressing city. Like, it's innovative road system. Are you kidding me? It's all anyone ever complains about. And like everyone looks at it from afar and says, why the fuck has anyone done that? MK, I'm begging you, just get... We don't need all of them, surely.
B's and D's.
Yeah, I don't know. There's got to be a way to get away from it. But no, if anything... I'm further towards my original point, which is not what we wanted to happen.
And also, right,
Laugh at that.
so it's funny because I do think it was designed to help traffic congestion 100%.
Yeah.
However, generally, like, the population of Milton Keynes has increased so quickly these last 5 years.
Yeah.
Like, traffic from 8 till 9, like, 7:30 till 9, is trying to get to the train station. Normally
Yeah,
takes me
you're-
10 minutes. It takes me, like, half an hour to 35 minutes.
You spend so
And I'm
long
like,
at those traffic
whoa.
lights.
Yeah, and I'm like, I've just made this train.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
crazy.
I gave myself deliberately 3 times more time than I needed.
Yeah.
And I've literally, like, I'm slightly stressed.
Is
I'm
that
going to
the-
miss my train to London.
Where else is that happening? A journey
Apart
that
from
should be 10
London.
minutes. Yeah, and fares, but that's why Milton Keynes was made, so that people could... So there wasn't as
Escape
many people in London. So it's... Yeah, okay, it's innovative roads designs. I love it, but it's gotta go. I wonder what sounds the gotta go. Where's the red flag one? Oh. red Milton Keynes flag.
And interesting, at point number 2, relating back to question of the week, green spaces. With over 20 million trees and expansive parks, Milton Keynes offers residents ample opportunities to enjoy nature and outdoor activities, promoting a healthy and active lifestyle.
Wow. That was a lovely advert.
That was.
I feel like we've really hammered it home.
YouTube.
It's like when you get the same advert either side of a video or something, you're like, I'm just being hammered home by this. The green space is actually good.
Yeah, no,
Apparently it's really good for the local ecosystems and stuff.
Yes.
For anyone that ever wants to go outside their bedroom or whatever, you'll be able to go to a pond.
I actually walked
Or a
around the
lake.
park today. I'd never been round in Milton Keynes.
And I bet there's 10 bloody more that you could get round as well.
Yeah, and there was
That
sheep.
you've never gone. Come
And
on,
there was sheep
man.
grazing, and it said grazing area. Walk through the grazing area, but the thing that was quite
That was-
sad is apparently all the animals in that bit are meat animals. Oh my god, perfect audio, perfect audio.
Guys.
And from the minute I realised that these were meat sheep, it just no longer became a cute park.
Yeah.
It was a scary park.
You were watching, you're watching
Baby lambs.
someone on death's row. Just biding the time out. It's sad. I'm not saying that I'm paid by Big Vegetarian, but I'm just saying the piano, my words maybe they may make you feel a little bit differently.
I mean,
God, really pushing everyone in.
maybe we don't need to have lamb every Sunday roast. Maybe just
Yeah.
once a month.
And
You know?
I'm not saying you have to have like a fucking nut loaf or something, but there's got to be something else, that you can substitute. The best bit isn't even the meat, guys. The potatoes.
I was going to say it's the company. The company round the table.
The
It's not about the meat or the potatoes or the gravy.
Oh, come
It's our Bisto, our family.
This is brought to you by Big Bisto.
Bisto.
Wow, we've got our hands in so many pockets
Yeah.
right now. We are getting cash.
We're milking those sponsors, baby.
Milton Keynes Council, baby.
Milton Keynes milk and beans.
Oh, we're milking off the teat of Milton Keynes, right? That is where we're at. In all the green spaces, guys, go outside. Plug. Go walk around a lake.
Walk around a lake. And at number 3.
Oh, okay, so it's kind of like 1-1 at the moment.
Yeah, it's
okay.
one all.
Yeah, I like that.
And this is a big one, to be fair. Cultural diversity.
Oh, yeah, I guess there is.
So the city boasts a vibrant.
Yeah, I didn't want that one, by the way.
That's so
I don't have any positive thoughts. Oh wait, I do.
We love you.
Yes. Come on.
Cultural diversity.
Yes.
So savage.
Yeah, guys.
Wait, so let's take 2. Cultural diversity.
We love you.
Yeah, come on. Right, come on.
Yeah, I know I have an applause here as well.
That wasn't it. Cultural diversity. I'm about to come. Cultural integration. We love it. We about to
There we
come.
go.
We about to come.
Hells yeah, man.
Oh.
Yeah, that is something that
It's good.
I've thought. Well, I think that's something that's happened more like over a recent period of time than I'd say. Like growing up, I would have never really said that about Milton Keynes, but now I definitely say that about Milton Keynes.
Yeah.
Growing up, I don't know. I just saw everyone was just white as shit. Milton Keynes, really. I never really saw anyone that wasn't white.
To be fair, we didn't spend loads of time in around
True.
Milton Keynes, big time. Like we used to go to Milton Keynes at the weekends.
But like even when I'd go in on the weekends, I'd never say like, "Wow, this place is so culturally diverse."
Yeah.
Never be how I was. But I guess.
But I know what you mean. Like now, it's really like
Now?
it's like London.
Yeah. Now which is I guess what Milton Keynes is meant to be, like an extension of London for people. So yeah, it kind of has fully become. It's
London
fully
Part 2.
forward. Yeah, and that does make it 2. Not Milton Keynes.
So just to finish this point off, the city boasts a vibrant and diverse population with a rich cultural scene that includes festivals, events, and a variety of cuisines from around the world.
That is pretty true. I don't know how many. I don't know what we're calling events.
So like Reggae Fest in Campbell Park and that.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
I guess
that's
they have. I'm trying to think, like, in comparison to like other cities, would I say that MK has like an amazing range of?
I wouldn't say
events?
it's as culturally diverse as Leicester per se.
Exactly.
And
I guess
also-
they're a load bigger in Leicester, probably, right?
Yeah, and I think like the Leicester scene as well. There's more venues, more bars, more clubs in like a more natural hub.
Yeah,
rather than like a
than
designed grid hub.
Spread out over this weird design grid thing. Yeah, true.
So it feels like it's more
Feels
compact.
more like a thing. Yeah, like when you go to like a university city,
Yeah.
and there's usually like one strip,
strip,
or like
that's it, a strip.
Concert Square or whatever. Shout out to all the Liverpool listeners. Although we don't want you, just Milton Keynes.
Just Milton Keynes.
Kid, everyone's invited. Okay, yeah, that's 3-1.
That's 3-1. This one also I think is going to make it 4-1.
Oh my god.
At number 4.
MK's running away with it. Oh no. No.
At number 4 we have economic opportunities.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Well done for being a hub of economic opportunities. That's exactly how I describe MK. So it's
really
a hub of
is.
economic opportunities.
It's a hub of economic opportunities.
By the time bloody Milton Keynes Council have had their way with us, we will be.
Yeah.
We'll be like the little robots for them. Don't worry, guys. We'll never sell out.
We'll
to
never
big
sell out.
MK. But yeah, okay. Carry on. Go on. I'd like to see this justified.
So, Milton Keynes is a thriving economic hub, home to numerous businesses, technology parks, and retail centres, providing residents with ample job opportunities and a strong economy. Yeah, to be fair.
I mean, yeah, fairs. They do have that massive fuck off shopping centre.
Yeah, and there are loads of business
And if
parks.
no one's actually been to that shopping centre, it's pretty wild. It's just back-to-back shops inside for as far as the eye can see.
It's a big old L shape, isn't it?
Yeah. And there are a fuckload of shops there, fair cop. I will say.
And,
I will
and it's
say that,
actually
but-
quite busy.
Really?
I went up there,
I haven't
like,
been
I got my hair cut the
much.
weekend, and I'm like, it doesn't feel like a ghost town.
Yeah, the people are shopping.
Yeah.
Respect to the peeps.
Like, and also, I was trying to park the car, and there was like hardly anywhere to park the car, and I was like, I went up on like 3 p.m. on a Saturday. I thought like lunchtime maybe, and then people start fading out from 3 to 4.
I would say 3 is like your prime time.
Oh, okay, fairs. I fucked that.
Yeah, 3.
My bad.
3 on a Saturday. Come on. No one's playing football in the morning.
Oh, everyone's feeling. Oh, everyone just.
Everyone's like in
Fairs.
the middle of their Saturday. If you're gonna go have a day on the bloody shops
Coffee.
or whatever, yeah, that's probably the best time. So it is rough, but still, it's good to know that people are going.
Yeah.
And it's good to know
100%.
that it is a very solid economic hub.
And at number 5, controversial.
I guess that one's kind of like a 4. Yeah, I guess it is an economic. So I guess 4-1.
Yeah, 4-1,
Fuck it,
4-1.
4-1, for fuck's sake.
This one I have a feeling might make it a 40.
Come on.
So, well, no, because your 40 is a bad thing because it means one
Yeah,
more
but it
to-
backs me up.
Oh, okay.
Come
okay,
on.
Okay.
I'm representing my knee-jerk reaction to say most depressing. And you're representing the good.
I'm representing the greatest seat.
It's a
Okay.
classic story. Good feels evil.
So, at number 5, we have.
No.
We have. Community spirit. The city has a strong sense of community with active neighbourhood associations, volunteer groups, community events that foster connections and a sense of belonging among residents. Interesting.
Is that how I would describe Milton Keynes? I would say that no, firstly.
That's it. No.
What was the first bit? Read me the first bit again.
So, Milton Keynes.
Milton Keynes. Milton
Community
Keynes.
spirit
Community spirit.
is strong. Oh, well, sorry. The city has a strong sense of community with active neighbourhood associations, volunteer groups, and community events that foster connections and a sense of belonging among residents.
I think it might be a case of my personal experience somewhat marring this, but as someone that lived in Liverpool for 3 years, to say that Milton Keynes has a strong sense of community spirit, what does that make a city like Liverpool or Manchester that have a real, like a genuine feeling of camaraderie toward each other and like taking care of each other? I would not say MK has like not that much of that really at all.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is the one thing Milton Keynes probably needs to work on a bit more.
Yeah.
But
It's probably harder because it's new as well.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, there are these things that are going on that we are not aware of.
Yeah,
There are these small communities that are obviously working and they do their things. But what I was saying this as well on this, like, Prince's Trust PR meeting thing, I was saying that I went to a meeting with a group called TMR. And we were talking about how do we make people more aware of what's going on in Milton Keynes. The big what's going on in Milton Keynes.
Those big thinkers at TMR, you know, check them out.
Yeah, and they said, someone said billboards. Or at least, you know, like those advertising things and it changes.
Yeah, yeah.
Instead of just having advertisements for products, you need to advertise events.
Right, yeah.
So you'd be like, oh, look, this weekend, oh, look, at that venue, this is happening. Oh, that. Or else you only ever find out if you happen to be on Instagram at the right time.
Yeah, and
to
see
get
something.
Yeah.
I think they'd argue that doesn't make it a strong economic hub, which is what it is right now. You know, they'd be like, we need to product integration.
That's the thing, yeah. There needs to be less focus on economic and more focus on culture.
Yes. Oh, very much so.
That is Milton Keynes.
For people that actually want to look into it, you can look at the original concept when the government, they had a scheme where they basically needed to make new cities and they came up with Milton Keynes. And they had an idea to put a real massive cultural hub in with like multiple cinemas and art galleries and stuff. But by the time they got to make it, they had overshot the budget so much, and that was the last thing, so they just scrapped it.
Yeah,
but you can still see the kind of ideas for this, what at the time would have looked insanely futuristic, indoor, artistic hub thing. But yeah, Fez.
Yeah, I feel like the theatre district was meant to be a lot
I think they would have really
boomy.
fleshed that out a bit.
Well, and the problem is that then what happened is there ended up being loads of fights, and then so loads of places get shut down because...
Yeah.
Particularly at D&B events in the like 90s, early noughties, there was a lot of stabbings and
Was that because of a lot of the old...
Probably. Well, yeah, because the thing is, obviously, you're having these events and the music's really hard.
Yeah.
So it just so happens that the people that listen to the hard music are the people who are also a little bit rough around the edges.
Yeah, they're getting all hyped up.
So then they would go to these events and just basically kick off at the events. And it was never about the music. It was always just...
It's like those geezers that go to the football just so that they can have a scrap.
Yeah. It's not the football that's the violence. It's just the people who like the football are violent.
Yeah, we're not saying that we love Milton Keynes, but we hate D&B. We actually love Milton Keynes and D&B, which, you know, I'll remind you of in episode 45, and you'll go, I get it now. That's an Easter egg for you. But yeah, we love Milton Keynes. And I guess it takes a win in this quiz, basically. It's a big dub for Milton Keynes. That's like 4-2.
Yeah, and do you know what? We're actually going to have to talk about... We have to have Milton Keynes Part 2.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, we definitely do, because we've got the old Bomber coming up. So, yeah, we will be Milton Keynesing next week. And we'll talk about the potential... why people may think Milton Keynes is the most depressing place. Potentially. why I think it, apparently.
Yeah. And what else? We're getting
and we're going to
an onslaught of comments.
Yeah, we're going to take a moment and go into our favourite corner of the House of Jenkii, which is Jenkii's Comment Corner, and have a look at what you guys have all been saying about Milton Keynes, because you've been chatting and we've been listening.
Oh.
Okay? Oh, we've been listening, all right, baby.
Social listening.
Oh, yeah, we can't stop listening. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Milton Keynes, hey, this is the best promotion that you've ever got. So maybe from anyone ever, and it's going to continue.
We're going to keep shouting out about Milton Keynes for at least the next few years.
Yeah, for forever.
Forever,
really,
and
until
never.
they make the cultural hub.
Until until the council cave in and give us our cultural hub.
Give us our cultural
hub. We
hub.
are not going to shut up about Milton Keynes.
Or give us episode 35, the Milton Keynes episode of this here podcast, which is. The boys are back in Milton Keynes on episode 35 of the Jenkii Show.
Thank you very much, and subscribe, follow, hit the... bell icon, comment,
follow,
and all the rest. Bye.
and talk to people.